Hey everyone, my name is John Gaal, and I am the Percussion Captionhead over at Southwind Bugle Corps, repping the shirt right here. Specifically, I oversee the front ensemble staff, and today I want to be talking about sound quality in relation to two-mallet bar placement. So, let's get right down to it. Okay, well I hope you guys are staying safe during this pandemic quarantine time. Unfortunately, I do not have a keyboard at home. So I have my blanket here, and really I just want to talk about the strokes that we use at Southwind, and then kind of just have a discussion on the sound quality and our approach on why we place the mallets where we do on the keyboard. And then later I'm going to give you some additional references and some videos I think you guys should really check out where my friend Dr. Mark Ford kind of goes a little bit more in depth about this concept. And you can actually hear what I'm talking about and what he's talking about because he actually has them right at home. So because it's a drum corps activity, we like to play with a nice full dark sound. And so we're using a lot of legato strokes when we're playing. And because we want that nice dark full sound, we teach all our keyboard players to play in the center of the bar. Right, so you have a bar and then you have the resonator that cuts right down through it. And then on either side of the resonator, you have string, and we call that the nodal point. So if you play right in the center of the bar, right on top of the resonator, you're going to produce a nice, dark, fundamental tone. And we really like that because, at least for Southwind, it means we can have a little bit more power and not fear too much about breaking the keys because we use more of a softer mallet than a harsher mallet. Now, there are other schools of thought about this, that if you move the mallet just a half an inch above or below the center of the bar, you're going to play kind of right on that little area that is the resonator frame, the resonator part that's actually holding up the resonator itself. And when you play right on that part, you're actually going to produce a more articulate sound. It's not going to be sharp or piercing in any way, but really it's still a nice dark fundamental tone, but it's a little bit brighter and a little bit more articulate just because you're not playing exactly in the center. And I'm talking specifically for the natural keys, and you can also see this on the accidentals. But if you move from the center of the bar to half an inch above or below, then you'll be playing on the edge of the resonator. And then if you actually move another half inch, so now we're a full inch above or below the center of the bar, you're going to be playing on the area where the string goes right through. We call that the node point. And at that point, you really don't want to aim for that. And the reason being is because that is where the sound waves cancel out. Right, you have the string that's running through the bar, and with science, you have sine waves and the cosine waves, and when they intersect right here at that middle point, that's called the node, and that cancels out the sound. For us, at least, we don't want to produce that thuddy sound, and we don't want to amplify that, so we just try to play everything right in the center. Now, in regards to that, we like to make sure both our mallets are playing in the center and having this pizza slice. You can think of it also like a mountaintop or a volcano right in the center. Sometimes you'll see people when they're doing runs, they do what's stacking. This is called stacking. We try to avoid that unless it's at fast tempos, maybe like 180 plus, just because when you're stacking, you're no longer playing both mallets in the center, so you're not making an even sound quality. You're more getting that different articulation. And if you're not careful, there could be an unevenness of sound. And since we're amplifying, and especially when judges come up real close, we just want to make sure that we're trying to produce the purest sound possible, the most even from everyone. So we believe it's better just to play everything in the center. Now, let's say you're playing things from the naturals to the accidentals for a run. Okay, you'll notice on an accidental key, the end of the accidental kind of hangs off because the string, the nodal point, is a little bit more inside of the key. If you have to play on the very edge of the accidental key, that is also going to produce a nice warm sound, just like the center of the accidental key. But for us at least, we try to avoid just going from center of naturals to the edge of the accidentals, because it's that much space, and it's kind of cheating. right? At a faster tempo, again, 180 plus, we're trying to minimize the amount of big muscle movements because we're trying to be as efficient as possible with our speed. And so we may cheat a little and go on the edge when we're doing that. But again, it all goes back to that sound quality concept. We really try to preach and to play everything in the center without stacking our mounts. Hey, so that video I was referencing is called Listen with Your Eyes? Question mark? Marimba Techniques with Dr. Mark Ford. You go check it out on YouTube, and there you'll be able to hear the differences in sound I was talking about in this video. So that wraps up this video. If you guys have any questions about sound or mallet placement, you can email me at jgaal@southwind.org, or you can email the other percussion caption head, efrazier@southwind.org. If you want some more information about DCI and auditions for next year, you can check out our website, www.southwind.org. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye-bye.